There are moments in life when the weight you carry feels heavier than anything you were ever built for. Moments when your mind whispers, "What's the point?" and your heart quietly agrees. Moments where the road feels too long, too uncertain, too exhausting. Maybe you're in one of those moments right now, where quitting feels like the only logical choice. But before you take that step, before you walk away from everything you fought for, let me tell you something you may have forgotten. You did not come this far by accident. You are standing in a chapter that feels impossible only because it leads to a version of you that is extraordinary. People think giving up happens suddenly, like a single moment of collapse. But giving up is slow. It starts quietly. You lose a little hope today, a little belief tomorrow. One disappointment becomes, maybe I'm not capable. One failure becomes, maybe I'm not meant for this. And then slowly, your dreams stop feeling like possibilities and start feeling like burdens. But what you don't see in those moments is that you're not breaking, you're building. Pressure doesn't destroy you, it shapes you. Pain doesn't weaken you, it prepares you. Every struggle you've lived through hasn't been a sign to quit, it's been a sign that you're still in the fight. The truth is, nobody becomes great without walking through valleys that almost break them. Every strong person you admire has had nights where they cried, days where they doubted themselves, moments where giving up felt easier than breathing. Strength isn't the absence of struggle. Strength is what rises from struggle. And sometimes, the moment you feel the most exhausted, the most defeated, the most lost, is the exact moment you are closest to something life-changing. Think about everything you've already survived. Pain that felt permanent, situations you never thought you'd get out of, nights where you had no answers, yet you made it here. You didn't quit then, even when it hurt, even when you were scared, even when the world felt too heavy. You kept going, and that means something. It means you are tougher than you think, stronger than you know, and far more capable than your doubt allows you to believe. Giving up doesn't protect you. It doesn't save you. It doesn't make life easier. Giving up guarantees that your present moment becomes permanent. It locks you into the very situation you want to escape. But continuing, even slowly, even imperfectly, gives life a chance to change. You cannot see tomorrow's possibilities if you stop walking today. Life will challenge you. It will scare you. It will push you to the edge of your comfort zone until you feel like you've run out of options. And that's where most people quit. Not because they lack talent, not because they lack intelligence, but because they misunderstood one thing. The breakthrough always hides behind the breaking point. The moment you feel like giving up is usually the moment right before everything shifts. The problem is you don't realize how close you are because pain blinds you to progress. But imagine if you stop now. Imagine walking away from the dream you once prayed for. Imagine abandoning the version of you who believed in something. Imagine telling the younger you, the one with hope in their eyes, "We gave up." That version of you deserves better. They didn't dream for you to quit. They dreamed for you to grow. The path you're walking isn't easy, and it's not supposed to be. If it were easy, everyone would do it. If it were comfortable, it wouldn't change you. Growth is uncomfortable. Discipline is uncomfortable. Becoming someone new requires letting go of who you used to be, and that is never painless. But ask yourself, what hurts more? The pain of struggle or the regret of quitting? Regret is sharp. It follows you. It makes you wonder for the rest of your life what could have happened if you held on just a little longer. But perseverance builds something regret never can: pride. The kind of pride that comes from knowing you didn't run from difficulty, that you didn't shrink when life tested you, that you stood face to face with fear and kept moving. You don't need to be fearless to keep going. You just need to be willing. Willing to take one more step. Willing to wake up one more day. Willing to try again even when nothing makes sense. Progress doesn't require perfection, it requires persistence. A single step forward is still forward. A slow climb is still a climb. You don't fail because you move slowly. You fail because you stop moving. And understand this, feeling tired, discouraged, or overwhelmed doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. It means you're trying. The strongest people in the world are not the ones who never fall. They are the ones who rise after every fall. Every scar you carry proves one thing: you fought and you survived. Life does not reward the person who starts the fastest. It rewards the person who refuses to stop. If you endure long enough, life bends. Opportunities appear. Strength grows. You begin to understand your own power. And one day, you'll look back at this moment, the moment you wanted to quit, and you'll thank yourself for holding on, because this low point will become the foundation of your strength. So don't give up, not now. Not when you've invested so much. Not when you've endured so much. Not when your future self is waiting for you on the other side of this struggle. You owe it to yourself to see where this leads. You owe it to your dreams to fight for them. You owe it to the people who believe in you. And most importantly, you owe it to the part of you that still hopes, even quietly, even faintly, that life can be better. Your story isn't over. Your ending isn't written. This chapter is painful, yes, but it's not permanent. And the person you're becoming because of this struggle will one day be grateful you didn't quit. Strength doesn't come from comfort. Success doesn't come from ease. Transformation doesn't come from perfect circumstances. Everything you want is built on the other side of persistence. Hold on, breathe, take the next step. Not because it's easy, not because you feel ready, but because your future deserves a chance. You are capable of more than you think. You are closer than you realize. You have survived too much to give up now. Keep going. Your breakthrough is waiting for you. Don't walk away before you reach it.